Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to the last hero of Nostalgaia, where I finally figured out where it is I need to go. Remember this bit we dropped off onto? Some time ago? Turns out this should be the way forward, because if we look over here somewhere we find a drop off that we can safely do to make a bit of progress. And then maybe we can get out of this nightmarish hellscape and into a different part of the level. Because, I mean, let's face it, who designs something like this? A bloody wooden shanty town with multi-levels and death drops everywhere, and enemies all around the place, and then sticks it all on top of a poison swamp? What sort of madman would do such a thing? But hey, don't worry about that. We've got a ruined feline belt buckle. Let's have a look. Reduces fall damage. Very nice. Very handy. And now that we know where we're going, let's go there. You there. We're going to put the torch back on because, let's face it. Oops. Bit of skip there. I don't know why it does that sometimes. On crits. It only ever seems to be on crits where it will just behave in that fashion and stutter. But it's not a problem. We're here, we're on the pipe, over on the other side to where we were, and making progress, and that is what matters. Now, there was nothing back there, was there? No, good. So there's only this way, but then we go down, or we go in here. Stop that. Where's our shield? Try that again. I dare you. Okay, tried it twice. That is not what I dared him to do. I don't want to die immediately now that I've found the way forward. So let's try and avoid that. Give him the old backstabs. So this way's got an upsy bit. And it's got the abominable spear. Most curious. Have we got a moment to look at that? An undiscovered region. The town's blocky fountain was to be the first of many pieces of public art. Okay, so look for a fountain. Straightforward. Ouch. Ouch. Well, not ouch, but I don't have another word for... Oh, I've been staggered. So, ouch it is. Is this a dead end? Or is this also another route? It's kind of hard to tell at times. Oh, it's a two-hit. It's been a while. I remember that I need to walk away from things when they attack. But I don't remember how their attacks work, because I haven't played in a week or so. So we've got so many different routes. And I don't know where to start. This one looks like a lengthy sort of route though, and it looks like it goes in two different directions. Whereas back here, we could go down. How many routes have we got down here? Just one. And we're going back down into the swamp, perhaps. Wait a minute. We've been down here before. No, we haven't. This is the other side, isn't it? I was just wondering why there's already torches lit up. But no. This is the other side of that fence. So let's get onto dry land. Now we can try and take you on. Get the kill. Good. Is there any reason to even be on this side? No. Good. We found a dead end. We found a route that we can scrub off the list. So back we go to the big room where we've got two different up directions from the look of it. Where does this one take us? bunch of lads. So if we can draw them out one at a time, that would be just perfect. That might be enough to do you in with the damage, but why wait for the degradation when we can just bop them? Yeah, I see you over there. Good. Glad we got that kill. First time, because now we can light this bad boy up, and that again is a dead end. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Cheeky. It's a hidden path to Evil's Pursuit. So that's the second part of what appears to be a set of armour. But we still haven't got the chest or the head, so it's behaving in a different fashion to other armour sets. And where is this route taking us? Aha! That's taken us towards the sign for Paradise. So there may be progress in this direction. And there may also be an item that can be remembered here. The Predacious Blade. I mean, it looks cool. It's a dex weapon. The Katana of Sando. Last of the adolescent, deviant samurai geckos. I can't imagine what that's a reference to. It was found by a friendly NPC while I was still grieving the loss of my owner. She was different from her enraged neighbours and whispered of a better place that she would take me to. Somewhere safe that would one day be the start of Nostalgia's salvation and an end to all the horrible corruption. It was cold comfort, but better than being used by mindless mobs. Some NPCs still held faith that the Great Ritual wasn't fundamentally evil and doomed to corruption. Realising that their neighbours would inevitably root them out for their beliefs, most slipped away and disappeared further and further underground, trying to make a home for themselves. It wasn't until Luivani did the same that a true purpose emerged and the Easymaker village was established. So there were already folks that believed in a better way, but it wasn't until Luviani came along and organised them that they really got going. Fair enough. But we're not going to explore that way yet. We're going to save that way till the end, because that does feel like it's progressing. Whereas I want to finish exploring up here. And see if there's much else on the go. How did he survive that fall? Mad lad. So this way it seems to be a dead end at this point, so that's good. That's another route off the checklist. But now we need to make our way down and try the other direction, which was over here. Another lad. Ah! Once again we got by the double slash on this blade. We still haven't found any shortcuts either. This door is still teasing us. So it's going to be tricky. We've got a bit of a run to get back our stuff at this point. But at least we know where we're going, broadly. So it shouldn't take too long to get back there. Let's see. And because we've got to drop off onto a different bit, we shouldn't have to worry too much about too many enemies getting all up in our grill. Because we can just drop down. We can drop down there. Down here. And then when we make it back to the point where we can drop off. Let's see. Are we going back up? We are. But that's fine, because somewhere along here is a point where we can drop off and the enemies shouldn't be able to reach us. There it is. Wait. Stop that, you buggers. Thank you. Right. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully the enemies can't reach us now. Oops, why did the camera change there? Well, come on now. Oh, that's just ridiculous. 3 guys attacking us at once up there. There goes 60,000 souls then. Memory. Whatevs. But the theory is sound. We can run back to that point without too much difficulty. But yeah, I really do want a new weapon. But for that, we also need a blacksmith. Because I'm sick of this curved sword causing me to fall off things and kill me. Because it's the curved sword's fault. It's not that I'm just pressing the button too many times. It's definitely the weapon's fault. I'm just an innocent victim in these matters. Come on. Oh god, I dropped too far. And now we're all sorts of trouble. And I've dropped too far again. Okay, that was entirely my fault. It's those 2 lads that are right by the drop-off point that are the problem. Maybe I should have my shield out. It's a very dark game in terms of lighting in general. It's not ideal for YouTube in that regard. But the shield might be more handy just to get past those 2 annoying lads. Although, if you can't lock onto them because you can't even see them until you come around the corner, it doesn't really help. Too many enemies. And there we go, we got bopped again. Yeah, so there's no point going slow and patient unless I want to spend 15 minutes just killing everything one at a time. This is an excruciatingly long segment to do without any sort of shortcuts available. Let's just roll away from them for a second. There we go. Right. Progress is being made. Now, can we lure out one of you guys? Don't just stand there and throw shit. Come and face me. Good. Now, who's going to face me next? Is it Donkey or is it... I'd rather not fight Donkey down here because of my backing up strategy. I'd rather get a bit higher up first. So let's get rid of you. Now, where did Donk go? There he is. Ouch. And he's just knocked me off to my death. Bloody marvellous. We're going to make some progress this time. We're going to degrade that lad a bit. We're going to let him do his double swipes there, and then we're just going to go ham. Good. But at least this time, we know where we don't need to go. So we can just go in the right direction. But yeah, getting back to this spot was brutal. So we don't need to go down. I've already forgotten which way was actually the right way. And I forgot there was a donk there. Yeah, that's okay. We can live with that. Good. Right, these guys are now the easiest to kill. I like them. We just wait for the double swipe because that's all they've got. And then we just go ham. You, this time, just get backstabbed because that's good enough for us. Now, what treasures were you hiding? Blood of an abomination and a donk. Now, we don't want that donk, so let's come down here. Where we can actually fight it, hopefully. Ouch. Very well. Can't do much about that. We can roll away from that and finish him off. Good. Lovely. Guess that lad from down below hasn't yet figured out how to get back up top, so that's fine. Unless he respawned. Nope. Good. Another torch lit, and... Is there actually nothing else up here? There's a big chair. Did we have something that mentioned a throne? Maybe this is a memory spot. Okay, it doesn't look like it. It looks as though we don't actually have anything that's remembered in the Easy Makers Retreat anymore, so that's fine. So maybe now progress. This whole area has been... Right, let's make some progress. And then I just proceed to not make any progress for half an hour. But this time, we're definitely making progress. Honest. How did you survive there? Living on the edge. Alright. 2. And then we get caught as we're rolling away. Right, okay. Yep, yep. They're just too quick with their swings. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Don't die now. Not after I've got back here. That was poor timing. Finish him. Good. Good. Swear to God, if I just got back here, then this would have been a short episode, because I would have just rage quit right there if I'd died. But no. Actual honest to God progress will happen, I swear. It lies just beyond these dudes that we can't hit with our magic. Magic hasn't impressed me that much. TBH. There's very few spells that seem worthwhile. And it really does seem as though you can either... Yeah, you can either have light armor and die in like a couple of hits. Or you can have heavy armor and a shield and survive a bit. So it just seems like strength is the way to go. Although even in heavy armor you still get staggered so easily. It's real sad. Right, did I not get that heal off? Feels like I got it off but then immediately lost more than that health again. There we go. Bit of aggression. And now, progress? Question mark? Yes! Actual progress. An actual beacon. Don't forgotten. Open inside. I get that reference. Welcome to paradise. Here we are, everyone. Doesn't it just look... Oh, actually... It does look a bit like paradise, don't you know? Good stuff. So we only got back 20,000 of that 60,000 memory that we lost. Is that enough for a level? We're at Lake Overlook. Very good. Well... Sorry, Forgotten. We're coming in. All looks very nice down here. Well, it all looks different, which is great. So you're just a werewolf guy. We're familiar with your kind. But at least we're not about to fall off anything to our death. So, all is well. Okay, we fell off something, but it didn't kill us. And now we've got options for where to go and what to do. Another donk. I thought I was done with your kind, or at least I hoped I was. Yeah, we'll take the hit there. Oh, come on. Get dead. What prizes were you hiding? Just a brooding voice potion. Nothing spectacular then. And nothing over there. So we've got a werewolf down below. Or we can come around this way. And it leads to the same sort of spot. But now we can sneak up on werewolf friend. Haha! It is us. Sweet. So I guess we should deal with this lad as well. Oh, he's one of these guys. Big exploder type attack. We don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, we're in trouble here. Oh, why did I roll there? There was no reason to roll there. That was just foolish. Yeah, we're just one hit short of being able to kill these guys in a combo. Which is terrible. Down we go, but that's fine. Got a crit, which was exactly what we needed. Now, you're going to do your thing, so we'll just run out of the way of that. And there we go. We somehow made that look so much easier that time round. We've got a fragment. Very nice. Still wouldn't have minded a blacksmith at some point, but I guess we're not getting one. Ouch. Oh shit. Donk. That wasn't on the menu. Safety flask. Because donk is the worst. God, I didn't mean to that one extra hit, and now we're going to take a beating because of it. Bit of scuttling away. And down he goes. That could have gone worse. It nearly did, in fact. Someone else is up to us. Where are you throwing that from? Above us somewhere? What if we just ignore you and keep running? Yeah. Yep. Very well. Ah. Got him. Now, did I just run past an alternate route or not? No. Yes? Yes. You there. You were the thrower. And you should pay the price for your crimes. A door. A door that opens? Not sure about that. Anytime I see an enemy run away, I'm immediately suspicious. And there we go, we got a jacket. That's the second part of the set for those weird lost ones that we saw in the sewers. Yeah. I didn't press roll there. Although it works out for us, so yeah, I'll take that one. Thanks, game. options again for where to go. We've got a ladder, we've got a staircase. It's a goddamn maze, this game. There's that way as well. So there's 3 different routes from here. Or we could have gone back down here and gone up this way. Where does this way take us? And then this way's got 2 different routes. What? Okay, dead end, good. The Overwritten Manifesto. What even is that? Used for weapon upgrades. Very well. So we can still upgrade our weapons some more. But we haven't found a blacksmith since we came down here, so... Aha! And that all loops around because that is where we were. Good. Okay, so there's actually only one route, which is this one. Very well. And that's a chunk of tradition. Okay, maybe this isn't even a route after all. So we need to head back up to where we killed our pot-throwing friend. And then head down the slope. So this way is forward. Now, you there. How do you feel about that? Does that vex you? You look pretty vexed. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, now we're boned, aren't we? At least we didn't die immediately, and we've got the opportunity to use a fireplace stone. Now, is that going to cause all the enemies to respawn? I think it will. We didn't sit down, but I think nonetheless the enemies are all going to respawn. Let's double check that theory. Yeah, they do. So we may as well grab another level whilst we're here. And we've unlocked a new luck ability. What have we unlocked? Probably nothing great, because most of the luck abilities are at pants. A 1% chance of double memory. Fantastic. But yeah, I think this might actually just be a good place to sign off for this episode, so join us next time and we'll actually make a bit more progress through this lake overlook area. Till then, thanks for watching, friends.